What's up, everyone?
Hold on, here goes the video.
What is it about Muscle Shoals? It's just a little village on the Alabama border. Why does that music come out of there?
At different points in time on this planet, there are certain places where there is a field of energy.
Guys that sit there in that studio and just find the groove.
It doesn't happen very often. It's usually somebody like Rick Hall with the drive and the foresight to do it.
I wanted to be special. I wanted to be somebody.
I remember when Paul Simon called Stax Records, talked to Al Bell. Said, hey man, I want those same black players that played on I'll Take You There. He said, that can happen, but these guys are mighty pale.
We started to explode. The world was coming to Muscle Shoals.
You thought you hadn't found a good girl.
Mustang Sally.
Being there does inspire you to do it slightly differently.
It's like when they're coming out, you'll stop.
It was pretty funky, you know, that was the whole idea of it.
I began to tell them of this great new deal we'd made with Capitol. One of the guys stopped me and said, we've already made a deal with Jerry. We'll be leaving here. It was war.
You're going to hear some of the greatest voices that ever were.
Sweet home Alabama. You're in rock and roll heaven, man.
Yo!
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's good, brothers?
What's up, everybody? What's going down?
Rodney's gonna jump on. He just texted me, but I love that little. Am I look weird? Am I in the?
You're like looking radiant.
No, the square. Do I need to turn my phone or?
Yeah, turn your phone.
Is that better?
There you go.
Is that cool? So yeah, Rodney's gonna jump on in a few minutes and just talk about, if you guys are just jumping on, welcome to the Flipsyde family. Big news we shared yesterday. We're headed down to Muscle Shoals F.A.M.E Studios to record our next album. So we're pumped. How are you guys feeling?
I'm great. Not great. I've been sick all week, but I'm great. Better now than I was. But yeah, good. Everything's good.
I'm excited for next week. I think it's going to be a really different experience, something that we've never done. So I'm really looking forward to this, and we're approaching this a little differently than usual. And I think it's a cool, fresh thing, and I'm really excited to just kind of soak up what's the vibe, the spirit of that place. So I'm excited.
Nice. What up, Pipe?
Oh, I'm good, man. Ready to go. Ready to get to it.
Yes, sir.
Steve, how far away is the river from the studio?
It's not far. I mean, maybe a mile.
Is it super hot?
I mean, typically in the South, it's definitely hot in the summer. It's the humidity. It's sticky, icky. I used to do two a day football practices, Pipe, in that heat. I like the heat though, man. I like the heat. But we'll see. I don't know.
Are you out, Ronnie?
Hey guys, sorry, I was trying to get it on my computer. I couldn't figure out how to get it from.
Hey, Rodney.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, brother?
Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Just go around. Everybody tell each other, because Rodney just to say kind of who we are. I guess that's on our. Got your names on there, so I was going to say do a little intros, a little introduction.
I can't see it. Yeah, I can. Now I can.
Jump off, Dave. Just tell us a little. Tell Rodney a little bit about just Little intro.
Oh man, you know, I play guitar. I'm a Taurus. I like walking on the beach, you know, in the moonlight, you know. Sometimes I like my old lumpy, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know. I'm a Kiss fan. You know, I'm a Kiss fan. Did you watch the Kiss documentary this week?
Hell no. I didn't know it was out. Where can I see it?
It's on A&E. It's like on regular cable. It's amazing.
Nice.
It's very good.
I watched this week. I watched the James Brown movie and the Bee Gees documentary.
Ooh, Bee Gees was good. Yeah.
So
the James Brown movie was phenomenal.
That's been my education.
Yeah, dude.
It was good. It's good. Yeah. It was very good. Done well. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love the Bee Gees. I still do, man. Bee Gees are dope.
I love the Bee Gees.
The harmonies, bro. The harmonies. They had the magic. So good, dude. And I love the story about how he started using his falsetto. That was kind of,
I know.
Right? That wasn't until 3 albums in or something like that when he kind of went into that falsetto vibe.
It was about the same time they went disco, did the Del Disco thing.
Yeah.
I want to know, when did the hairy chest come out? When did they open up their hairy chest?
About the same time.
Notice how tan they were. They were so tan, and it was like very nice.
They moved to Miami and started working at Criterion during that time too. All that was about the same time, yeah.
Disco, coke, and hairy chest. all that went together to create the falsetto.
Sounds like a song title.
Yeah.
I can see it all coming together in just one night. They're in Miami. They go to the disco. You know, it's hot. The top 3 buttons are unbuttoned. Snort some coke. The girl pulls on the chest hair. Falsetto.
That's it.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting you guys down here, man.
Yeah, man. We're looking forward to get down there. 82 degrees right now. I just checked. At least that's what the internet says in Muscle Shoals. 82 degrees.
Must be a cold front.
That's what we were joking. We were saying that they were saying, "Is it hot down there?" I was like, "Yeah, it's the humidity is really the trick."
Yeah.
But
yeah, I played golf the other day. It's hot.
Yeah.
But
shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually not too hot right now.
Are they storms or is it just hot?
Yeah, from time to time they'll pop up in the afternoons. They're usually short.
Pouring down, raining for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that kind of thing. 30 minutes.
Yeah,
nice.
Like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Rodney, what's behind you? Are those
tapes?
Like master tapes? Those are.
They are. Yeah, I'm in our tape vault, which is we were converted into a lounge off Studio B. So yeah, these are all masters. Otis Redding, Wilson Pickett, and
holy shit.
Yeah.
How do you get people not to steal those when they, want to leave the studio?
We have lots of cameras and guns and that kind of stuff.
Well, dude, if y'all are just jumping on Flipsyde fam, we're talking to Rodney, my buddy, my brother down in Muscle Shoals F.A.M.E Studios. Flipsyde is heading down next week, and the whole idea is, I've been there a few times, but taking my brothers down there to really just experience just the magic of that place and the music, and I think part of my story and just obviously like soul music, R&B, the grunge movement, but definitely soul, Aretha Franklin, these types of singers, and inspired me on a level that I don't know if any of us ever truly understand the power of some of that music, how it's affected and shaped and molded our lives. But I don't know. I'm excited to come down there. I don't know. You want to speak on that a little bit, Rodney, or what you thinking?
Yeah, man. Steve and I have been working together for several years now, doing some projects. on as solo projects, and we've just always wanted to get the guys down here and do some recording, and so we're making it happen. I guess next week, and we're going to go in and lay it down. Should be exciting.
Around what time does the studio get fired up? Like, how early do people start recording?
Usually about 10 a.m. Yeah.
And then it goes to early morning.
Yeah, sometimes it goes, and we can do whatever. We can start later and go later or whatever. It's totally up to you guys and what we do.
Piper's trying to get in at 5 in the morning.
No, we don't do that. we don't do that.
You may be working till 5 in the morning. Spence likes to go deep. He likes to go late, right?
Yeah, well, we won't let him make the decision.
Right. Yeah.
We'll get into a rhythm, but Pipe and I are early risers, but we'll figure it out. Pipe and I can just go out and go for runs and whatever. Do stuff.
River, bro. Go swimming in the river.
Yeah, go swimming in the river. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of going to be one of the first times where the whole band is going to be playing in the studio together, and we're going to just vibe on stuff. And we have some, we're bringing in some material, but I think the important thing is going to be to vibe it out in the studio together and kind of soak it all up. So that's going to be a kind of a first for Flipsyde, and it's really, really exciting and interesting.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And we're bringing Ryan Salazar with us, our buddy, bass master. He used to be in Third Eye Blind. I don't know if he did all the big hits, and he's really good. So we're excited to bring him with us.
Yeah.
And we'll be in India real quick.
We'll be flavoring it with some Shoals legends. We'll probably bring maybe some horns in. Spooner Oldham, who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'd get him to come tickle the ivories.
Tickle, quickle. And then we got Greg Allman's guy, Pete, right? What's his name?
Yeah, Peter Levin.
Yeah,
he was Greg Allman's second keyboardist, which tells you a lot about his playing. That Greg Allman picked him to be his keyboard player, and Greg was a great keyboard player. He also plays with Marcus King. He plays with the Blind Boys of Alabama. He plays with Amanda Shire. So he's all around. He's everybody's after him.
He's a seasoned, and that's who we played with at the Shindig, right? Is that the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah, yep. I thought so. Yeah, so I played with him before. He's dope. He's going to be able to do whatever, feel the vibe, and so yeah, man. It's just we were just jumping on, and it's kind of trip, You in one part of your mind, you're like, you just never know what's going to happen in the studio, man. So I've tried to been visualizing, just like, I just think we're going to capture some goodness and some magic. So I'm feeling confident coming down.
Yeah,
that
first day, I'd like to just sit and listen to some stuff for a while and go through some maybe some tracks and some loops, some of our own multi-tracks, and maybe pull up, get a groove or a vibe to kind of run with. So yeah, it's going to be exciting, fun times.
Yeah,
cool.
Man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be in Studio B, taking up camping in Studio B.
Correct.
Talk a little bit about that history of that board and the guy you partnered with, because I know that guy you told me about.
Yeah, so about 2 years ago, I had been working with a guy named Glenn Rosenstein, who is a producer, engineer, originally from New York, but he has a place here in the Shoals now, and he worked with Ziggy Marley and Madonna and U2 and George Clinton and just on and on. He's a legendary guy. He engineered Atomic Dog, George Clinton.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a great story, that song.
So anyway, he and I, he was working in our Studio B, which needed some love at the time, honestly. And he was like, man, what if we put an SSL in here? And I was like, well, if you want to buy it, I'll be glad to put it in. And so he did. and we put it in, and we partnered on the room, and we completely gutted the control room and rebuilt it, and
It's beautiful.
Did a lot of really cool things with it, and widened the room, and made it bigger, and so yeah, and the history of that room was that's the room that the Allman Brothers were formed in. That's where Dwayne and Barry Oakley and J-Mo all played together for the very first time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there's some history in there, and it's a cool room. It's a great sounding room, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. People are just freaking out over it. It's an awesome room, and it's this lounge tape vault is right off the back of it, so it's just a private lounge for Studio B. So you guys get to hang in here and feel the vibe and the ghost. The ghost of tapes past.
I love it.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Wow. Yeah. That little off subject, but is there any ping pong in Muscle Shoals at all? Me and Ray took go.
Ping pong. We can make it. We can make it happen.
That's what we blow off steam. Whenever we're fighting, we play ping pong.
Actually, my son's got some kind of ping pong set up. He had years ago. I bought him a killer ping pong table, and he left it outside, and it didn't last very long. But he's got some sort of setup at his place.
All right, Gato.
But we could go over to the university and raid their ping pong facilities.
Nice.
Oh, see, we gotta blow off some steam.
I don't know. Yeah, Dave, it's gonna be to your detriment, I think. But it's okay. That's okay.
I still can't believe you're in behind. Those master tapes are behind you. Now, do you have all those? You've obviously got them transferred, right? Digitally, those masters, right?
Yeah. Most of them.
That's incredible.
I mean, the really important ones, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's some obscure stuff that, I mean, in 60 years you record a lot of obscure, a lot of hits and a lot of misses. So we have tapes on. It's funny, we have masters on like Billy Ocean before he was big, and there's a guy named Bobby Whitlock who was in Derek and the Dominoes. Just a lot of those kind of things around where people recorded it. Some of them never came out, but they went in and did a project and tried to make something happen. Either it came out and was a hit, or it came out and wasn't successful, or it didn't come out at all. So there's a lot of music been made over 60 years.
Hits later.
What's that?
I said the hits and misses thing is interesting because it could have missed then and been a hit later. Could have just been the timing.
There's no doubt. Or you could take a groove from something and make it something today that's totally different. Yeah.
Billy Ocean is a monster,
dude.
Tell me about. I'm not hip to Billy O. You got to.
Caribbean Queen,
boy.
Tell me. I can't hear you,
bro. Caribbean Queen. Come on, Steve.
Dude.
We're in the 40s.
Oh, I think okay. I kind of. You gonna have to play me that record, dude. I want to know that one.
He was big back in the 80s, I guess.
Yeah.
Get in my car. Drive in my car.
Yeah.
How's it go?
Yeah. Jump in my car, I think.
Get out of my dreams. Get into my car.
Oh, dude, get out of my dreams. Oh, those were pop songs. Those were big pop songs, bro.
Man, he was from like Jamaica or something, right?
Wow.
I think he was from England.
He was from England?
I think so.
He was big in Europe. I know that. I know that in the 80s.
I think when he came here, he was already big in Europe, but he hadn't broken in the United States. And he left. So he left here. He was at a session here, and he met some chick and just left and disappeared.
Yeah, those white women, boy. I understand.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that. That's a woman just disappeared, dog. Oh, jeez.
All right, man. Shit, we're looking forward to it, man. Ready to go down there and make some fire.
Absolutely.
drink from the eternal river of goodness. Drink from the eternal river of soul and pop and everything that moves you.
Yes, yes, sir.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes,
Looking forward to it, guys.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right. We'll see you next week, guys.
Thanks, brother. I'll
Thank
talk
you,
to you
Robbie.
soon, man.
All right, man.
Peace
See
out.
you guys.
Later.
Get out of my dreams.
That was awesome.
Get
Yeah.
into my car.
See, that's what I love. I love like having conversations like this because, you know, just the history of music and records, man. I could do that all day, dude. I just love it. I love it. I could do that all day.
That's incredible.
So
we got a few questions from Mr. B wants to ask. I think I have a question subject for your next fun late discussion. It's about how you deal with fame and changing behaviors on your each journey until now discussion. Piper, can you handle how do we deal with fame?
He said it's for the next discussion.
Oh, I got you.
Deal with fame and changing behaviors.
It's interesting. He's a psychology student, that guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I miss you guys. I'm glad we got. Go ahead, Pipe.
I don't know, man. I think you know, the majority of what life comes down to is relationships. You know, we try to work on ourselves, but ultimately we're working on ourselves to improve our relationships. You know, ones that we're currently in and ones that may come along in the future.
Yeah.
So I think as long as we continue to respect the relationships that we have with one another, and we're trying to improve ourselves, we'll be improving those relationships, and whatever comes along, we'll be able to react to it in a positive way. You know, if we're not working on ourselves and we're not respecting the relationship we have with each other, then, you know, that's when tragedies happen. People feel taken advantage of. They feel like other people are being selfish, you know, all of that stuff, man. But, you know, we have a little bit of experience in that area. So, you know, the future looks positive.
That's right.
Very well said.
Yes,
So, yeah, do y'all want to leave it there?
Yeah.
Anyways, we just wanted to jump on again. Take the journey with us. It's good to see you guys. Also, we have a show. Can we talk about that show on the 25th, or that's a private?
No, it's private.
Okay, that's a private show.
The 18th, though.
So
Yeah,
18th
coming up on September 18th, but we don't have that much information about that now. It's going to be in Oakland.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. So if you're in Oakland, block out September 18th.
Nice.
So you can come out and rock with us.
Yep. We got a lot of records and surprises. We have some original stuff. We have some ideas. The idea is to go into some of the vault of Muscle Shoals and, you know, try to get records that speak to us on some emotional level and put Flipsyde's twist and kind of make them new and introduce them maybe to a new generation. I mean, the best, you know, the idea is like there's a, you know, 22-year-old fan out there that's, you know, in Europe or India, that's a Flipsyde fan, and they're going to be introduced to some records that we love, and we can make new again and reintroduce them to the next generation. So we'll see how it all goes, man. I feel like it takes a little bit of faith and trust just to step out and just see what happens with it. But I think it's going to be cool.
And speaking of vault, we kind of, in the last couple of releases, we've been going back into our own vault, releasing some of the outtakes around the We the People time. So you guys checking out the new releases, that's where that stuff comes from. These are older songs that we finally get to put out, finish up, put out. I think some demos are coming up of some of the good songs, so look out for that. And we'll, you know, there's new music, new releases pretty much every 2 weeks. Something to look forward to.
Thank you for listening and checking it out.
Yeah,
notice a lot of people giving a lot of good feedback, and yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah.
That Flipsyde Last Soul mix, man. I had a bunch of people hit me up just that I hadn't heard from in a minute. They're like, dude, just came up on my Spotify new playlist music. I was listening like for 4 minutes until I realized it was a Flipsyde song. You know what I mean? They were like rocking it. Like, and I guess they had never even heard the song Flipsyde. So anyways, interesting to see.
That's great.
Where people connect with music at different periods. Like that was what an old song, but it's fresh and good job on that flip. I enjoy it again. I'm like, oh, it's like hearing it again in a different context is cool. So
for sure. Lemmy's back in the house.
Speaking of that, that's the last song that's what I'm gonna play to close out the show.
Sweet.
We should definitely do a stream from Muscle Shoals. We gotta do that.
We'll give a lot of advance notice, you know, that you guys know what we're doing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. Excited. We haven't gone on a plane together since fucking when? 09? No, yeah. We haven't gone on a plane and gone anywhere for a long time. So looking forward to jumping on a plane and a new adventure. So it's really cool.
I'm a little scared. This is gonna be the first time, actually, spending some extended time with y'all somewhere else, away from home. I hear some, some interesting story about, living with you guys. So it'll be fun.
As long as you don't hear this.
We're more mature now.
If you hear that, then you gotta run.
What do you think? Pipe, did you get to listen to the Ray thing I did a little thing of? Did you hear it?
Yeah, man. It sounded good, man.
What did you think about the idea of doing like a little spoken word at the top, like rewrite doing something?
I think it works.
Yeah. Who knows what that would be for? That could be just a mixtape / you know what I mean? Just, who knows what just being open to the idea of being creative. But anyways, it was fun singing it. Like my voice, I tried to sing it a few times, and then when I recorded it, like my placement dropped to the back of my throat just a little bit, and it was so weird. I'd never hit that exact spot. Like it's hard to explain, but anyways, it was fun singing it. So I got to get out of here, guys. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.
And it don't matter if it's right or it's wrong.
to be the first when no other life is slowly and undercover. Slow it down for a minute, come on. Stop and wonder, your skin ain't the only skin, blood ain't the only blood, dreams ain't the only dreams. This world makes me wanna scream. Life on the other side is day and night, losing tight, hot and cold, thunder and lightning, at least that's what I'm told. Gotta flip it and change it and rearrange it. My brain is taken with struggling with labels, they always try to name ya. On that, on that, on that flip side. I'm gonna see you on the flip side. And it don't matter if it's right or it's wrong, as long as it is, and it's happening, we gonna get grown. And every day we face a battle inside, but it don't matter if you win or lose, we all gonna die, yeah. And it don't matter if it's right or it's wrong, as long as it is, and it's happening, we gonna get grown. And every day we face a battle inside, but it don't matter if you win or lose, we all gonna die, yeah. We gonna see you on the flip side. I'm gonna see you on the flip side. We gonna see you on the flip side.
Cause the game don't stop, the soul is eternal, baby.
I'm gonna see you on the flip side.
Ain't no beginning and the damn show ain't no ending.
We gonna see you on the flip side.
This side ain't right, I know we'll meet up again.
I'm gonna see you on the flip side.
All my family and friends, all my partners and all of my kin.